so we're looking at side control and Yoko Shiho Gatame.
Yoko
Yeah.
Shiho Gatame.
Yeah, side control for now. I can't remember that. Alright, so when I'm on side control, we can start from the beginning. Mark is going to try to bench press me up as I come in here and I try to get down. He pushes me up, gets me up in the air like this. And what I want to do to prevent this is I want to get heavy on him like Jello. And I got this concept from Professor Owen. To be loose like Jello. So what you want to do when he's on pushes you up is just slide off like Jello. And it goes up, just slide off like Jello, and he's not gonna get me because I'm Jello. His elbows are going to be flaring out, and I'm gonna slide off like Jello, and I'll be on top of him. Okay, one more time. He bench presses me up. Okay, I'm just gonna slide down this direction, right into grabbing, taking care of his arm. You got his arm here. Use my head now to get his arm, and we'll work on that next. But we're gonna have Mark. Okay, so we're gonna go in from the Jello, and he's gonna push me up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get and use my head as a weapon, a tool. I've got my rhino horn. Professor Keith Owen always talks about that rhino horn, using your head. And I want to use my arms to frame and hold down his arm, and we're gonna get into Americana. So he pushes me up. I'm gonna just Jello off, right? And as I Jello off, he pushes me up. I'm gonna snake this arm in. I can push it over this way if I need to. Pushes me up. Snake this arm in. Get in underneath him. He pushes me up. I snake this one, and I use my body and my head. I got this hook under his head, and I use my head to push his arm down. I'm pushing my shoulder right into his face, if you can see this. So that way, his body momentum is going that direction with pressure. Okay, one more time. Push. I swim as I come down. Quickly drive my shoulder in my head, his head. Use my own head to grab his arm, feed it to my own hand over here. Okay, I'm gonna bring this hand up under, grab my watch. Okay, grab his watch, grab my watch. Bring my elbow from around. And then from here, I'm gonna decelerate the motorcycle and then turn his hand into a paintbrush. And he's already tapping right now, so I'll let go of the pressure right here without decelerating it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring his hand down like this, but we'll bring it up and paint it. But if I have the acceleration, decelerated the motorcycle and just push it up, he's already just barely tapping really fast. He's got some pretty tight shoulders, but you're gonna just drag that arm down. It's gonna be up in the air like this, and you're gonna bring it down as he just brings his arm down like this. His hand's gonna touch the floor. Okay, one more time. He pushes me up. I just Jello, I swim this back arm around and over his head, use my head to get his bicep trap. He tries to move his arm. I'm going to take this hand here and I'm going to bring it to this other hand. Okay? Grab my own watch, grab his watch, bring my elbow around, decelerate the motorcycle. Think fast. Bring this up around your head, decelerate the motorcycle, and accelerate, and grab. Now we're going to take that side control and we're going to move into the arm triangle, Kata Gatame. So from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get his other arm up, pull it out and get it up here nice and tight. Okay, I want that arm nice and tight. Okay, from this side control position, get it up nice and tight. I'm going to take this hand, it's going to come around his head here. Okay, then I'm going to take this arm here and I'm going to bring it over the other side. So Mark turns this way towards the camera. Face the camera. There we go. So Mark, I get my head down here. I'm in this position right here for him. Okay, start over. I'm going to pull the rug, switch to Kesa, bring this arm around here like this. Okay, now from here I'm going to grab my own bicep. I'm going to put my hand on his head, and I'm going to turn in, and then I walk to get this triangle choke. He taps, and I'm going to bring my body around. Okay, one more time. The idea is to get your head down to the shoulders, low as I can, because if I have it here, there's not as much pressure. My pressure from here is I want to drive my body into him as I turn in. So you're going to think of going at an 11 o'clock angle. Here's 12 o'clock or 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock angle, here's 9 o'clock, here's 10 o'clock, here's 11 o'clock, here's 12 o'clock. So you're going to come here at 10 o'clock angle. Come here. Get a good side control, get your legs up closer. Okay, there we go. And you're going to pull that arm there, get the Kesa. Other hand, there we go. Now, this hand goes around the head. And this arm right here, you're going to bring it over around your head, put your head over there. Get it lower, and it's toward the shoulder. Now you're going to turn on your hips and belly down. Walk yourself, walk. You're just kind of more like a neck crank thing, but it wasn't quite there. So you're pulling me with you. When you get here, you need to get the shoulder driven more this way, like I say, in 10 o'clock.
Okay. So I go here.
And take this hand, put it over your head.
So do I grab my leg right here?
You can grab your leg right now. But you're going to let go of that leg and grab your own hand.
Okay.
You grab your own arm. Elbow. Now, turn out. After you put your hand on my head, you grab your own arm pit. Your elbow pit, you're going to grab your elbow pit there with your naked toe. And your hand's going to go on my forehead. Okay, now you're going to turn on your belly. Now you're going to push at 10 o'clock as you go. There you go.
So I'm going here.
Yeah, that's the spot. Okay, so from here on Kesa Gatame, I'm going to turn Mark this direction. So we moved into Kesa Gatame. Alright, and a good section way to move into Kesa Gatame is on here. And for instance, he tries to frame with his head and bridge up. That's a good time to pull and move. Okay, I get here, I pull and move. Get to this position right here. Okay, for instance, let's say he gets his elbow down right here. Okay, he drives his elbow down to the floor and gets on his side. I can take and flattening back out. Coming into Shiho Gatame, what's up? Coming in right here, pushing my belly into him. Belly down. Okay? Alright, from right there, what I'm going to do is this hand here is going to go into his elbow, armpit right here, and I'm going to grab over the top right here. So from this over here like this, I'm just going to slide this one here, okay, and then back step, keep my weight on him, transfer over, and get my Kesa Gatame in there. So, for instance, he starts to walk the other direction, walk the other direction as he gets his elbow down. That's when I'm going to move this direction. So, I go to pull Kesa, he pulls his elbow in, and he starts to walk that way with his feet. So, he's going to walk in a circle that way. So, I'm going to catch, get this arm here, and land back over here in case get myself in this position. And then from this direction, you can finish right here with another Kata Gatame arm triangle.
Which we did.
Which we did. Try to pull in your face and I'm going to move. Then start to say side control. Then you go to pull the Kesa. You're going to pull this arm. I'm going to drag this arm down and I'm going to start moving this way. You're going to hit it that direction, grab this arm. Keep going. Now get your front arm triangle, move this hand over, and then squeeze. Yep, just like the same thing, but you're going to sit in Kesa. And then you're going to put all that pressure. Push the
So not so in my belly.
No. Let's do it again. Here we go. Side control, and the pull, move the elbow in, and try to walk this way. Alright, this one's gonna hit the head. You got side control. Now, push is not that way, it's more that way. So grab again. Let's work at being on the bottom and getting a submission. So Mark's going to be on this side of me, getting in side control. And he gets a position and it's fairly tight and I can't get in, so I'm gonna go this way instead and I'm gonna try to attack his arm. So I'm gonna be putting this arm right here. Is this your good arm?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be putting this arm right here in an arm lock. So first off, I want to get this frame in and I can't, and then I'm going to try to get onto my side over here. So I'm bridge and bring my arm around his head and grab Kesa from here, okay? Now this arm right here is the one I want to attack. So I'm going to get here and get to Kesa, and I'm going to bring his arm this direction and bring my foot to it. Now, I'm going to get him right into this lock. He's tapping already. He's got pretty tight shoulders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we're here. I'm in this position on the ground. I'm going to first get my cross face, if I can, and then bridge shoot this direction. Grab my own leg, get in the Kesa. Now we're going to do the Americana right here. And this is one of our Professor Keith Owen's favorite moves. Okay, one more time. This arm here, I'm gonna bring it up underneath. I'm gonna bridge, frame, swim. Get this arm around my head, his head, grab my own knee pit, take this arm, bring it. I can walk myself out too, if I need to, and then get this. Sometimes you have to walk yourself out to get to a position where you can actually control him. So if you're just here, sometimes he might use his elbow to block your hips. If I walk myself out, then I can just use this to get the Americana. And I want to get this leg over his arm right here. Swing that arm. This arm's going around my head. This one goes around my head. Grab your own knee pit. Now bring your hips out a little bit. Now you're going to take this one here. Attack it. It's that fast. One more time. There I am. Now you got the arm bar. Now, let's go over on the next one.
Okay. You need to bring it up.
Yeah, you gotta keep it bent locked, so the shoulder lock.
Okay.
Let's go with that arm bar now. So, well, we're gonna go back into the bottom of the Yoko Shiho Gatame to the side control. So, we're down here in the Yoko Shiho Gatame side control. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this hand and I'm gonna bring it up underneath and try to get that same position on my side. So I'm gonna get that headlock with the bottom Kesa. So I get here and I grab my Kesa. I'm gonna strip out a little bit. I'm gonna get a hold of this hand. I'm gonna straighten it out, and I'm gonna use this leg to grab it and bring it back. Okay. Again, I'm straighten it out. I'm gonna put my heel right there at his wrist, and I'm gonna bring it back. One more time. And here, I'm gonna cross face him, bridge up, bring his arm around, grab my own knee pit, bring this hand back, grab an elbow. Now, if you try to get the hand turned like this, it turns it into a shoulder lock. If you try to keep the thumb up, it turns it into the arm bar. So remember, palm up, shoulder lock, thumb up, arm bar. Another one of Professor Keith Owen's favorite moves. Time. Good. So we'll turn this way for the video purpose. All right, so we're gonna go into our top position of side control again. And this time, the guy on the bottom is going to try to get us in that headlock with the bottom Kesa Gatame position. So I'm getting in here, and I got this side control. He turns in, and he gets himself this direction, going the other direction, he turns this direction. He gets his head, arm around my head. All right, from here, take this hand, and we'll bring it across his face right here to get a frame. And then I'm going to bring this hand in before he grabs it. And I'm going to put it right into my own wrist. And I'm going to use that to like frame into him with the cross face. Okay, from there I'm going to use my own head, okay, to prop against the arm. I'm going to take this hand here and I'm going to bring it in nice and tight. Get my knee in his back, okay, nice and tight. Keep my pressure forward on him so he doesn't lose it. Walk this foot around, slide back, right into the arm bar. Making sure his thumb is up. He's tapping. My legs are nice and tight and pinched. Okay, one more time. Goes and gets this headlock. You take this hand here next to his head. I'm going to cross face him with it. I'm going to take my own hand and grab my own wrist and push. Put my knee, leg out. Here, pushing into him, nice and hard. Just keeping good pressure on him. Okay, then I'm going to swim this leg around. Hit my head. Nice and tight. I don't want to lose any pressure. Did you lose any pressure there, Mark? Mm-hmm. And then I'm just going to walk myself back, hitch my knees. He's already tapping before I even got back. It's the armbar defense from the bottom side control and headlock. Let's see if you can. Go. Right, there we go. Keep it tight. Don't stand up. There we go. Now bring that leg around. Bring your leg around. Around my head first before you go back. There we go. Let's do it again. Remember, your pressure's got to be pushing you that way. Frame against my head. Your hand's right there. There it is. Okay. Use your head to keep that push. Get down to my armpit. There you go. Pressure, pressure. That way.